Morning students, myself Bina Tripathi, I am your SSC teacher. Welcome to the new academic year online class. See students, this is your geography textbook standard 7th. Students, today I am going to explain you geography second lesson, the sun, the moon and the earth. You know student, the sun is star, the moon is satellite and the earth is planet. And which planet we live? We live on the earth planet, and from the sun we are getting the light, because moon also not have their own light, and because moon is satellite and earth also not have their light. Earth getting the light with the help of the sun, because sun is a star. Now the moon's motion, like the earth, the moon also has axial and orbital motion. That means how our earth rotate around itself, it take 24 hours, and earth make the revolution around the sun. We can say it is a we can say a revolution. Same way moon also have the axial and orbital motion. See the student, the moon's motion, that is rotation around its axis, is called axial motion, and the moon's motion, revolution around the, that means earth, is its orbital motion. Now see that the moons, while rotating around itself, revolve around the earth, and the earth revolve around the sun. Means when the moon making the rotating around itself, that same revolution around the earth also, and you all know that earth make the revolution around the sun. As a result, though the moon does not revolve around the sun independently, means indirectly it make revolution around the sun. That is why it takes to make one revolution around the earth and one rotation around itself is the same. That is why we constantly see one and the same side of the moon. That means constantly means what? Always. And same way here also we can say about that the time it takes to make the revolution around the that means moon to take a revolution around the earth and rotation around itself, the time is same. Now see students, try this. It is activity, carry out this activity on the playground. You have to select 3 students, give them the role of the sun, the moon and the earth. Make the sun stand in the middle and draw an elliptical orbit around the sun. Elliptical means what? Oval shape or X shape, we can see about that. The student who has given the role of the earth, means who are sun, you stand in the middle, and who are playing a role of the earth, they should rotate around himself from west to east. Why? Because you know student, earth rotate around, that means earth rotate around himself from west to east. That means earth should rotate around himself from west to east. Simultaneously means at the same time he should revolve around the student who is the sun along the drawn orbit in the anti-clockwise direction. Means the same time they also may have to make the, that means he should revolve around the student who is the sun along the drawn orbit. From that orbit they have to make that make the revolution in the anti-clockwise direction. Make sure that the student who is performing the role of the moon is also revolving around the one who is acting on as the earth. Means now who are playing a role of the moon, that student also make the revolution around the earth. And this way draw a diagram of the whole activity in your notebook. That means whatever the names are given, that earth, moon and the sun, you all know that earth rotate around itself and earth also make a revolution around the sun. Okay, and same way moon also make it rotate around itself and moon also make a revolution around the earth. So this way you to perform these activities, it is very easy students. Now geographical explanation. The moon's orbit of the revolution is also elliptical as that of the earth. You all know that earth has the elliptical orbit, elliptical shape, that will be x shape, and moon's orbit of the revolution also the elliptical just like earth. Hence the distance of the moon from the earth is not the same. See the students, from the earth the distance of the moon is not the same, it is different. It means the curved path of a celestial object. That means distance of the moon from the earth is not the same everywhere along with its orbit while revolving. That means when it is closest to the earth, it is said to be perigee. Means from the earth the distance of the moon, when it is closest, that means near to the earth, we can say it is a perigee. And when it is to the farthest position, we can say is called a apogee. You know students, perigee distance are there 3,56,000 kilometer. The distance from the earth to the moon in perigee position is 3,56,000 kilometer, and the distance from earth to the moon in apogee position, that means farthest position, we can say 4,07,000 kilometer. That is, we can say the apogee and perigee. Perigee means near and apogee means farthest. Now see that moon's orbit, how the moon making the orbit, just like it is an elliptical shape. Elliptical shape means what? Like just like oval shape, or we can say the X shape. You have studied, that means the phases of the moon, stage of the moon. You know how its waxes. You know waxes means what? Increasing from the new moon day to the full moon day, and how it wanes from the full moon day to the new moon day. It is 15 days. Means waxes means that means we can say about that full moon day, that means new moon day to the full moon day, it was started to increasing, and afterwards from full moon day to new moon day it was started to decreasing. That means see that waxing the fortnight, waxing means increasing the fortnight from new moon to full moon, in which the illuminated part of the moon seen from the earth keeps on increasing, is called period of waxing moon. Okay students, and same way the period of waning moon means the fortnight from full moon day to new moon, in which the illuminated part of the moon seen from the earth keep on decreasing, is called period of waning moon. That means you have to understand that if there will be waxes, we can say it is increasing, and when there is a wanes, we can say waning, we can say it is a decreasing. Okay, now see that phases of the waxing and waning moon phases. See the sunlight, you can see the sunlight, and you all know that moon is a satellite and earth is a planet and sun is a star. So from the sun only, that means earth is getting the light. We are saying in the daytime there is a brightness are there. Why? Because in the sky sun will be there, and because of sun we are seeing that there is a in the daytime brightness will be there. But in night what happened, that there will be no, in the sky there is no sunlight, sun rays, and there is no sun, that means there is no rays, and because of that we are saying that at night what happened, that darkness will be there. So see that here also we can see the period of waning moon and waxing moon, how that from the new moon day, how the day by day moon is started to increasing, and in afterwards full moon day, it is fortnight. After full moon day what happened, that day by day moon was started to decrease. That you have to see the clear cut, you can see the figure 2.2, which show the different phases of the moon. It shows the relative position of the moon on both the quarters, the full moon and the new moon day, with respects to the earth and the sun. Understood that what is phases of the moon? and this way, with the help of the sun only, earth is getting the light. And from the earth we are seeing how the moon is, how that we are seeing that moon day by day, how that after the new moon day, how that moon started to increasing one day. And at one day what happened, full moon day, that is Purnima, we can say that. And after full moon day the moon started to vanish, it means one day it started to, and after we can say that it is a, means after full moon day what happened, that it was started to decreasing, and after new moon it was started to increase. That only you to understand this. Understood that? Phases of the moon. See that angle between made by the earth, moon and the sun. See this in picture, waning moons quarter day, waxing moon quarter day. And from the sun, see that new moon day there is 0 degree, after 90 degree right angle, afterwards it was increasing 180 degree, afterwards 270 degree, how it was making the increasing. And full moon day, when full moon will be there, and new moon day means no moon in the sky. We see the phases of the moon in the sky from the earth. They are illuminated position of the moon. They become visible. Visible means we can see, due to the sunlight reflected from the moon. That means which place sunlight are getting the light, that place the moon will be visible. Means you can see about that. And invisible means we can't see from the earth. While revolving around the earth, the moon is on the opposite side when making the revolution around the earth. When moon coming on the opposite side of the sun on a full moon day, whereas on a new moon day it is positioned between the sun and the earth. So it was coming between the sun and the earth. Oh, moon was coming in the between. On the first and the third quarter, the moon, the earth and the sun make an angle of 90 degree. All this position we see half the portion of illuminated motion, means 90 degree half portion are visible, and hence in the sky it appear semicircular in shape. That means you can see that from the earth we can see in the sky it is look like a semicircle, means half circle. And see the figure 2.3, you can see clear cut. Now eclipse, the orbital path of the earth and that of the moon are not in the same plane. You know, orbits of the path of the earth and the moon is not the same plane. The moon's revolutionary orbit make an angle of about 5 degree with that of the earth. How much it is? 5 degree. As a result, the moon intersects the plane on the earth orbit twice means 2 times during one revolution. It was intersect on each new moon day. The lines joining the earth and the sun and the moon make an angle of 0 degree, whereas on each full moon day the angle is of 180 degree. Hence even so the sun, the earth and the moon may not be on a straight line in the same plane on every new moon day or full moon day. So we can't say about that every new moon day or every full day there will be that they come on the same plane. See the eclipse means what? When these 3 celestial bodies, means sun, moon and earth, they coming in a straight line, we can say eclipse or occur. When they are not come in the same line, straight line, that eclipse will be not occur. And this way we can say about that every full moon day or new moon day eclipse will not occur. See that angles between the planes of orbits. That means when sun, moon and the earth come in a straight line, or we can say about the same plane, eclipse occur on such occasion. Eclipse are 2 types, solar or lunar. Solar means that means we can say about that solar eclipse. Lunar means moon, lunar eclipse. See that sun, earth and the moon that orbits, see the 5 degree are there, angle between the planes of the orbits. Now afterwards you have to think about it. Consider the relative position of the sun, the moon and the earth on the new moon day and both the quarter. What will be the angle between the lines joining the earth and the moon? as well as the earth and the sun. How many times will this angle be formed in a month? Moon day, the day on which the portion of the moon facing the earth completely, that means illuminated, is called full moon day. Okay, that means what is new moon day, students? The day on which the portion of the moon facing the earth appear completely dark is called new moon day. And this way you learn about that what is new moon day and what is full moon day. Now that means, now see that next, solar eclipse. You know student, eclipse is solar, three types are there. Which are they? Total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, and annular solar eclipse. If the moon is between the sun and the earth, the shadow of the moon fall on the earth at such a time. These three celestial objects are on the same plane and fall in one line. See students, eclipse means we can say the grahan. Solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. You are aware about that. You know that what is eclipse. And see that eclipse means the total or partial obscuring. Obscuring means which are hidden, or we can't say that it is unclear. So eclipse means the total or partial obscuring of one celestial body by another. That means it is hidden. So that is, we can say, the eclipse. In this what happened that student, if the moon is between, what happened that moon is come between the sun and the earth. So on that time the shadow of the moon fall on the earth at such a time. This celestial object, three means three celestial body object, what are there? Sun, moon and earth, are on the same plane and fall in one line. Hence the place of the earth where the moon shadow fall experiences solar eclipse. That means we can experience the solar eclipse are happen because moon is between, and this shadow is of the types central portion of the shadow is dark. Means the center part, what happened that it is, the portion is very dark, and the periphery is light, and in it is becomes completely invisible. That means from the earth planet we can, the sun is totally invisible, you can't see the sun, and this condition is known as the total solar eclipse. Why? Because center portion of the shadow is darker, and because of darkness, because moon is coming between the sun and the earth, so earth will not getting, that means earth, from the earth planet we can't see the sun, and this condition is known as the total solar eclipse. However, during the same period, at the place where the shadow is lighter, that means the same place, which place we are seeing the shadow is lighter, the sun disk appear partial covered, means we can see the half part is covered and half part is visible, we can see from the earth planet. This condition is described as partial solar eclipse. You can see the figure 2.5. Total solar eclipse is seen very limited region of the earth. That means student, total and annular solar eclipse we can see very limited, and partial solar eclipse we can see more. That means compared to the total and annular part, we can see the more what partial solar eclipse. Understood that? You have to understand what that you have to see about that when these three celestial objects come in a straight line. It means that means when in this, when moon is coming in between, we can see solar eclipse occur. Okay students, we can see about that sun in middle, moon was there, and earth, and say that partial solar eclipse, when half part it is covered and half part we can that means we can see from the earth, and total place what happened, the moon is coming in the middle, that on that place what happened that from the earth sun is invisible, and we can say that total solar eclipse are occur. After next that means diagram, that this See that sun, moon is middle, that from the moon what happened that uh, from that it is farthest opposite position, we can say about that annular solar eclipse occur means sometimes the moon is in opposite position. Opposite means what? Farthest, the distance of the from the earth, moon is very far away. This means it is in the farthest from the earth. As a result, the deep shadow of the moon is cast in space and does not reach the earth. And this what happened that from the it was not reached to the earth, and from a very small region of the earth only an illuminated edge of the sun disk is seen in the form of ring shape, and from the earth we can see only the ring shape shadow will be there, and this is called annular eclipse. See figure 2.6. Annular eclipse are in a rare phenomena, means very rare case we can see about that this eclipse are occur. Means every time we can heard about the total solar eclipse or partial means, and annular solar eclipse are happen very rare case. That means whatever we are discussing here same, that you have to make the activity based. Try this. Take a ball of clay or mud and keep it at the center of a table. Fix a pencil vertically in the clay ball in such a way that it's sharp and points upward, and say that fix a small plastic or sponge ball on the sharp and edge of the pencil. Draw a circle along the midline of the ball. Let this ball be your moon. Now place a large plastic or rubber ball in a distance of 10 to 15 centimeter from this moon. Let us this larger ball on the earth. Draw a circle. Means see the picture. So like let's are there how that the book is given that torch was torch play like a sun role. In middle there is a moon, and here is the earth. You to make this activity and you can realize that how the eclipse are occur. Along the midline of this ball too, using a pencil in the center, let this be the equator. Keep the ball steady, that we should not move. Using as a rubber, or we can say about the cloth ring, arrange the balls representing the earth and the moon in such a way that the circle drawn on the moon will be in a plane of the equator of the earth. And take a torch, that is sun, hold it at a distance of about 30 centimeter from the moon. Direct the light beam of the moon, means you to, and observe the shadow of the smaller ball and the earth to understand how solar eclipse are occur. So it is totally activity based. You to do it as a homework. Now that see the lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse occur when the moon enter the shadow of the earth while revolving around it. At this time, see that in solar what is see about that moon has come in the middle. In lunar what happened that earth is come in the middle. And this way in lunar eclipse when the moon enter the shadow of the earth while revolving around it, at this time it is necessary that the earth is between the sun and the moon, and all three of them are in a same plane. That means what I said you student, when these three celestial bodies come in a straight line, then normally eclipse will occur. When they not come in the straight line, eclipse will not occur. And this way this all three of them are in the same plane or straight line, we can say about that. On a full moon day, the moon's path of revolution passes through the thick shadow of the earth. If the moon is totally hidden within the shadow, we see that total lunar eclipse are occur. Means we can't see about that when there will be dark shadow, thick shadow, and within the shadow we see that. And if only a part of the moon is in the shadow, we see partial lunar eclipse are occur. See that picture you can see about that figure. In this figure 2.9, try to understand how the lunar eclipse occur, and also you have to make the experiment. See that sun in middle, earth is there, and moon also there. When dark shadow be there, we can say the total, and when the half parts are covered, half parts are not getting the light, we can say it is a partial. Afterwards, see that here total, we can say about the total lunar, that means lunar eclipse. See, these pictures are shown here, same pictures are there, but what we change here in the lunar, in moon place earth will be there. Okay, and this way you have to make that experiment. Characteristics of solar eclipse, that means features of the solar eclipse. What are they? It is also very important question. A solar eclipse occur on a new moon day. We can say that, student, solar eclipse occur on new moon day, but we didn't say that, but not it on every new moon day. Okay, that means every new moon day we didn't say that solar eclipse are occur. If and only if the sun, the moon and the earth are in a same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipse are occur. That means what happened, that when these three celestial objects come in a straight line, and in solar eclipse what is very important things are there, student? Sun, moon and the earth. That means moon will come in the between the sun and the earth, that you have to remember that. And then only solar eclipse will occur. We didn't say that every new moon day solar eclipse will be occur. Okay, the maximum duration of a total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, that is 440 seconds. So this types, that means it will come for example, fill in the blanks also. That means just like the maximum duration of the total solar eclipse is dash and dash second. So what will be your answer, students? 7 minutes and 20 seconds. In bracket what is there? 440 seconds. So these are the characteristics of solar eclipse. It is very important. Next, characteristics of lunar eclipse. You know that in these features of lunar eclipse, what are they? A lunar eclipse occur on full moon day, but not on every full moon day. Okay, that means we can say that lunar eclipse are occur on full moon day, but we didn't say that every full moon day there will be the lunar eclipse. So what are the important things are there? A lunar eclipse occur if and only if the sun, that means the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. We can say that lunar eclipse are occur. That means you have to by heart that in solar what happen, that moon will come in the mid between, and in lunar what happen, that earth will come in between the sun and the moon. So that you have to remember that, and then only you can easy to by heart. Otherwise you will means you can't remember that. So you have to just by heart that in solar eclipse what happen, that moon will come in the middle between the sun and the earth, and in the lunar eclipse, student, earth will come between the sun and the moon. That is very important. And these three celestial objects come in a straight line, we can say lunar eclipse are occur. Now the maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. That is also very important. Means maximum duration is how much? Total solar lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. That is also very important. Okay, students. Eclipse and astronomical events. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. That means we can say it is a good omen or bad sign, or it is lucky or unlucky. We didn't say why it was happens that it was not like that. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. Why it was happened that? Because these three celestial objects come in a straight line, we can say that eclipse are occur, and it is just a result of the sun, the earth and the moon being in a specific position. There is a lot of curiosity, means people also very curious to learn something, and scientists also very curious to learn about something about eclipse. Means when eclipse are occur, what types of changes we are seeing into the earth. That for that knowledge, for that to collect information, scientists are very curious. They show their curiosity about the eclipse, because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence, means it was not happens regularly. Why it was happens? When these three celestial objects are come in a straight line. These are the very important. For scientists working in the field of astronomy, eclipse and particularly total or annular solar eclipse present great opportunity. That means it was very great opportunities for study. Scientists from all over the world make it a point to visit the location. Means when eclipse occur, scientists are visit that place and they collect more and more information during that time where such events are going to occur. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse condition, and this way they collect more and more information, and also what types of changes we are seeing to the earth, that also they are collecting the information. Okay. See students, always remember, and do you know it was totally cancelled in your syllabus, no need to read this. During the period of solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals get confused due to the untimely darkness that sets in. What happened that students, that means birds and animals didn't know what is happens, so they are totally confused, and because untimely there will be darkness are there, and in this that does not suit their biological clock. And this way, because birds and animals are don't know that why darkness are there, why untimely darkness are there, and this way they are totally very confused. Their response to the events is also unusual. So this way, try to observe the response of the birds and animals at the time of such events and record your observation. Okay students, so this way, and what I said you that do you know totally cancel statements and write the correct statements. That means right or wrong is given, that select the correct options, compare the following tables and use and label. That means draw and label the diagram. Diagram is very important in this topic. You have to prepare that diagram also, it come in the exam period, and answer the following question. This all are the assignment for you students, and read this lesson twice proper way, and I hope that you understood this lesson. Okay, thank you.